Kevin, we're not used to seeing people bring audience members on stage to kick them in the body just a couple days before the shot. What was the thinking there?
You know, it's the body's conditioned. I'm ready to go, healthy, 100%. Plus, I want to see what they got. You know, I'm fighting one of the best kickers in the world. I think I can take a little 12-year-old. I ain't gonna lie.
Talk to us about the build-up to this fight, man. What's it been like? I mean, last time out, such a big fight for you. I know it was a disappointing result and all that surrounded it, and then, of course, the loss of your coach as well. I mean, so much has gone on. So what has the build-up to this fight been like for you?
Yeah, it's mostly been focusing on the mental preparation for it. I've always said once I bring that mental to the physical, it all makes sense for me. You know, the passing of Flawless was something that hit hard, but I still remember everything that he said. It's still in there, and now I got even more of a reason to really listen to him. You know, sometimes when folks are here and you kind of overlook it sometimes. You know, you take it for granted, and him not being here has really shown that I can't take nothing for granted. Everything that he said is still in there, and I'm just gonna go out there on Saturday night and execute that.
I wonder too about, you know, your emotion right now, because last time was such like a back and forth, and there was like a grudge match, and there was so much like promotional hype behind it. This one, I mean, it's hype, it's a great fight, but there's not the bickering back and forth. Is that, I know you like to talk a little bit and have some fun, but is it kind of nice to not have that dynamic this time?
It was fun, but it's different. You know, every fight is different, every situation is different. That's what life is about. You know, it's the evolution. This is the evolution of my game. That fight, when I look back, is going to be one of the best things that happened to me. This one is just going to be another chapter in that. I'm coming back. I'm fighting Edson. He's, you know, just because it ain't no back and forth, he's going to try and take my head off. He's one of the most explosive guys in this division. So I'm going to be on my P's and Q's the whole time, and I think this is the fight. You got the two best athletes, and we really going to show that once I beat him, that I'll be the future.
Is he the best striker you've ever faced?
Yeah, I think he's the best striker at lightweight. You know, I don't really see many people that can hold a candle to that. But once I beat it, I'll show I'm the best well-rounded fighter in this division. So for everything that he's got to worry about me, everything I got to worry about with him, he's got to worry about twice as much with me because I can do just more. Are you thinking about
what this fight means? Because the division's interesting, right? I mean, Ferguson had the great win, but he's out for a while. Conor, don't know what's going on with him now. Poirier had a great fight. Alvarez been sitting around, so there's some options. But I mean, do you feel like if you go in there and make a statement, you might actually be able to get your name in there?
Options is always good. My name is already up there. This one is really going to solidify that. We'll see. We'll see how the whole thing shakes out. It's fun. You know, that gives me the drive, the motivation to keep doing it. But I don't need no more motivation than Edson trying to kick my head off on Saturday. You know, my paycheck depends on it. And you know me, I like the green. So I'm going out there and I'm going to make that bread.
Do we get to ask where the weight's at right now?
It's good. Let's just say that. You know, last time you know me, I always keep it 100 with the fans and all that, but it's good. We'll leave it as what did Max Holloway says. It's a surprise, brother. It's a surprise.
Lastly for me, what do you expect out there? I mean, I feel like in some ways Khabib laid a game plan that you can follow, but you're a different fighter as well. I mean, do you feel like you can go out there and do something different, or do you feel like that was the blueprint and you can follow that and you can pick up a win here too?
Edson's got his tendencies. He's got his holes in his game. I think those are pretty clear. He's going to be trying to fill them. He coming back off a loss, and he's never lost 2 in a row. And every time he always looked better. He always clear up those holes. So I'm expecting that, and I'm expecting the better version of that Edson that fought Khabib that night. So I'm expecting the best version, and I'm just going to expose the more holes in his game. You know, Khabib just kind of went out there and imposed his will and all that, but I'm going to pick the man apart from start to finish, and that's really going to show that I'm the complete fighter.
Atlantic City is known as a fight town. You're familiar with fight towns from your upbringing. What does it mean to fight in a fight town?
It's huge. You know, you had Joe Louis here, you had Floyd Mayweather fought here, Tommy Hearns fought here, and I'm the next generation of Detroit Motown love. So I'm showing Atlantic City the new generation of fighter. So I'm excited about that. I think a lot of the fans in the crowd, they ain't been to a UFC fight in a long time. So I'm going to be able to show them the future.